Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Journal Me Crazy. Okay, so I just thought we would do some play because I had to go to Ace Hardware. I don't even know what I was there for. Oh, getting keys made because I needed a spare set for the shop since I found the ones that actually open the 2 locks on there, so I made an extra set. And then I needed an extra set for the pumpkin because my neighbor Jim is supposed to come get it sometime, and I need to get an extra set so they could have it. So, and they always have these wonderful bags, and they're thick, so I grabbed a few. So then I thought, well, we just need to decorate them. I know, that's what we're going to do. So I pulled out these for the background to cover up that, which is the TheJunkJournalStudio excuse me, Essentials Kit. Oh my gosh, I just put gum in my mouth so I wouldn't be coughing, but you know, as soon as I turn this on, my eyes itch and then I start that cough. Well, I was outside an hour ago measuring all my pallets and wood to draw up my chicken coop thing. So that's done. And then I have this little Sizzics Die that I went ahead and cut. You know, I had cut these first, and I pulled them out from this little pad from JoAnn's that I've had since 2017, and then the little cut apart page. So, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I mean, my eyeball was not itching until I turned this on. So, I was not coughing either. Let's chop these, oh, my eyeball, up. I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, where did I just put it? Oh yeah, I was gonna do the decal edge cutter just so it can have a little, and these are the thicker paper, so I can only do 3 and 2 at a time. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. Anyway, so let's cut this so it has a little bit of design on it. And I know we're just gonna, I don't know how wide I need, but oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm allergic to filming. And then this, I'm just gonna do like here. So right on there. Which is going to be on a 3. Right, so 3 inches. Oh, excuse me again. Oh my gosh. I know. I can't believe I don't have to go upstairs to take an allergy pill. Okay. And I just went ahead and trimmed that off so it can be ready for use in the scrap bin. That's all that was all about. Oh gosh, that bug's still here. Oh, she would die. Sorry, but I do. Oops, well, miscut there. I know, now you hear I'm going to snuff. Snuffleupagus. And then this away, and I want it on 3. Okay, now we can put the noisemaker up. Oops. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. I might have to put you on hold so I can, you know, go blow my nose. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Apologize for that. I know, TMI. Did not even need to tell you. Now, what I was thinking, I don't know, I might want to go around the edge of this with tea dye, just because these are a little bright. There we go. Yeah, I like that a little better. Gotta be a little gentle, because, you know, they are thick paper, but, well, they still are 1/4 of an inch little spots, so. Oh, my goodness. Whew, I know, so now, I did try to, you know, like I said, while I was out there measuring and making sure what pallets are the same size and laying them out. Whew, man, I was hot, sweating. I was like, nope, it's too hot for this. Now, the yard guy did show up yesterday afternoon. Let me tell you, not exactly what we discussed. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, I can come back next week and do this, that, and other. I'm like, nope. You know, you're like, thank you for doing what you did, but all he did around, as far as the driveway, is where his lawnmower could edge. I could do that. So, I mean, it is maybe a foot, but that's not, I mean, because we walked it, and I pointed and showed the hill, and I wanted, you know, I wanted it weed-eated. And then, so, yeah. It's a start, but it's a finish for them, because I can't afford that. That's just insane for how long, because they weren't even there 2 hours. 2.5 maximum. And then they didn't even weed eat all around, you know, the fencing, because, you know, it kept getting stuck. Well, yeah, that's why I hired you, because you're supposed to do this for a living. And so it kind of looked like Candace weed eated, but hey, it's done for now, and it looks much better. So anyway, but yeah, not exactly happy with the outcome. So we won't be doing that again. I just definitely gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I sure can't spend that kind of money once a month for 1/4 of what you discussed to be done. And I'm just, nope. You know, I'm serious. You know, I've joked before, I have to go get a part-time job just to pay somebody to do that, which is crazy. But I just can't do. And, anyway, I'm just getting, oh my God. So now I'm thinking about goats again. Good God. But, I don't know. Yeah, nope. I truly did expect more weed eating to the actual fences, and, you know, like we discussed. And anyway, I need to film it just so you can see. So you can just be a little disappointed with me. But I've just learned. Life is all disappointing. You definitely don't get what you pay for no more. Always a couple $100. And, yeah, no. Nope. I mean, that's my food money for the month. What I just shelled out of them. Still hadn't heard anybody back from the tree people. And there's only a handful that even does it around here. Because, you know, once you start getting so, you know, any further than this, well, now you got to pay extra money for them to come out, which is going to be expensive anyway. God, a bug die. Because it's too far, and I just can't venture out more than 45 minutes from here, because it's just too expensive. So I don't know. So anyway, that's going to be my tomorrow dilemma, is to call and tell these people, look, I really need somebody to call me back. But, oh, I hate it. Because I'm telling you, there is a difference between living out in the woods and nowhere and living in a big city. Because even my girlfriend Missy, she had called me Thursday. She's like, oh, well, I was just calling to see what the tree guy said. And the foundation guys called you back. I'm like, that'll be a big no for either. She's, what do you mean? And I told her, says, the supervisor has not called me back yet to supposedly come out here and see the tree dilemma. My glue is stuck. There we go. Or, the tree people. And they have a cabin on the lake on the Louisiana side. It's a 4-hour drive from where they live in Houston. And I want to recycle this bag to show too. And she said that she has the same problem because where their cabin is, you know, it's, like I said, it's out in nowhere land, but lots of people have little summer homes, and I mean, there's some big fine things up there and some little shacks, but they have a medium. And she's like, you know, she calls, makes an appointment, and like I said, it's a 4-hour drive there and a 4-hour drive back. And she said they'll go out there waiting on these people that says they're coming for an appointment, don't show up. And it's the hardest thing. Oh my gosh, when they got on their other cabin that they had before this one, it took them months to get somebody to come out to do a bulkhead for them. And I'm talking, that's some serious money. And took forever for somebody to come out there, and then took forever for them to do it. But it finally, probably took about 6 months total to get it done. And you know, and it's not like they had a huge waterfront, because their property is more, it was kind of like a pie, the wedge. And so, you know, they had a good section of water, but not like some of the other people around there. And yeah, took forever, cost a fortune, but you know, it was finally done. But yep, I just don't understand people anymore. They claim this is what they do for a living, but you know, they want to be able to make a fortune off of you. And no, I'm sorry, I don't have a fortune to give you. And if I did, I wouldn't be calling you, because I'd have somebody on, you know, that came here and did it on a retainer. Anyway, I know we're not supposed to be whining, but oh, I hate being a stupid woman out here. You know, anyway, that's what Missy was saying, that because I told her, you know, so I miss living in Houston because of that. Because I'm telling you, you call, you know, you usually only had to call like 3 people. And, I mean, they were beating on your door if that afternoon, if not the next morning. And, you know, competing for the job. And, not around here. These people do it when they want it, when they need money. And they do look for the big jobs and don't want the little ones. Because, I mean, we had a guy down the road that's has, you know, all this equipment out there that, you know, dug the trenches for the plumbing here for the original people, and you know, came and dug out behind the house a few times. And so I, you know, called him because, hello, you have all this equipment sitting out there. I mean, this is years ago, you know, before, right when cancer first was in our house. And he flat out told me that he didn't have time for that little job, because he was busy doing chicken pads, because all these big chicken companies bought some land somewhere near and was building all these chicken factories or whatever. I guess. And he said he just didn't need this little money, and that's exactly what he told me. And I was like, oh my God. So yeah. Yep, that's exactly what they think around here. They want all that, the big dollars, the big jobs. Well, sorry, y'all. Little jobs pay the bills. So anyway, all right, so let's put him on here. And I'm trying to see, ow, foot, what do I have here? This will give me, oh, not quite 5. So I guess I want to come down to here. All right. I know I just talked myself into where I'm going. Oh, but yep. And I'm telling you, if I'd have known, we just started saving earlier and bought some other equipment. Not that I would know how to use it, but by God, If I had all that stuff, I would know how to use it. But, because, I mean, you definitely need a backhoe, a real one that turns, and not a straightforward one like we bought. It's a waste of money. What is that thing? Bobcat, you know, for pooper scooping, because, I mean, even though you have a bucket on a tractor, it's much easier to navigate and do with one of those little things. And then you need a small dump truck. So you can go get your own stinking gravel, and then you can dig and move your own stinking dirt and crap that you have around here. Instead of paying fools that don't even show up. So anyway. Oh my gosh. Whoops. So if you have Ace in your town, these are like little screw, I don't know, they're just small things. They have bigger bag, but I love the little ones. And I asked the guy, I said, can I have a few more of them? He's like, oh, yeah, how many you need? I said, I need about 4 more. I said, I need 5 or 6 altogether. And he's like, okay. And the manager's looking at me, and I'm like, it's a bag, my God. Trust me. We spent enough money at Ace that I could have some bags here and there. Yeah, my California neighbors had another house showing yesterday morning. I text her, and I said, because I had went over there to feed the chickens, and the chickens were locked up. And I said, oh, and then I asked if they got their smell, gone, because when they did that, remember I told you they did that encapsulation thing, and the people did something wrong, and oh man, oh my God, that smell was unbelievable. And she said, yes, it smelled a lot better. She says, but, we had a showing this morning. She says, when we get the feedback from the people, we'll find out. And I said, oh, I wondered why the chickens were put up, because they started putting the chickens up and locking them inside their coop so nobody can get attacked, like Candace. And I think 1 or 2 is missing, because there was only like 9 in there, and there were supposed to be 11. And that was after, the other hit was done. And then there's a bunch of chicken feathers out there, so I don't know what happened. But so I've got to get this stupid thing put together so I can get them down here, because it's so hard to go down there. And then I forget, and then it's just too hot, and I don't want to go down there during the, and it's easier to get them about 6:30, 7 o'clock at night when they're roosting. Well, I don't want to be out and about then. I mean, I want to go driving down the road. Anyway, so I know. So it's time. I got to get, well, I got the patio done. I mean, that was the whole thing, is to get all that nonsense done, which I still need to show y'all, because it's pretty. But I'm having, the blank space issues. Because the whole, I don't know, I guess it's 65 feet by, I don't know, 15 wide, the whole front. There's nothing on there. And y'all know how I journal. Oh, I can't take that being plain out there. So, oh, where you at? Oh, I missed you. Oh, don't do that. See, now he's flown away. But yeah. I don't know. Do I like them? Beautiful. Oh, I do need to chop a little further. So yeah, I'm having a hard time, because it's so empty. I know it's sad, isn't it? But it's true. And now I'm going to need some more other words. But anyway, I do like that one. Oh, I know. Sorry for being over here snuffing, but my nose running in. Still. I can't get that. There we go. Do, 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 do. So my daughter texted me, because, you know, they never call you unless, you know, they want to complain about something, I promise you. Or complain, brag, or whatever. And so she wanted to vent, so she texted me, she goes, I need to vent. I said, well, you better hurry up, because I'm waiting on a phone call. And so she didn't bother, because obviously I wasn't going to allow her to vent too awful long. But, well, sorry. I'm waiting on phone calls, and I'll have time to be listening to you. Anyway. Oh, so I guess she didn't need to vent very much, huh? Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see what we got going on over here. I mean, I do like this one. Let me see these other colors. Kind of liking maybe that on there. I know this one's kind of, I'm thinking on that. I'm liking that. Well, I guess that one. And then we'll have to trim these. Okay. Well, I guess we got that figured out. Oh, snuffleupagus. Ooh, I know that glare's getting me. Oh, that's too much green. Oh, which way did the words go? Yep, that way. Oh, that's too much. That, nope, doesn't work because it's too much of the same colors on there. I know. Oh my gosh. Now I got that so happy together in my head. I know it's sad, isn't it? Do 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 do. Oh gosh. I know I'm kind of liking the little pink birdie, but this has got yellow. Yeah. All right. I know we're not supposed to be spending all this time on it, and I think I'm just gonna stick with tea dye. Oh, it's too many papers underneath there. It's time to, you know, to clean underneath there. Oh. Golly. I mean, I cannot believe it's already stinking almost halfway into August. I know. Isn't that crazy? So crazy. In my way. I know. Anyway, oh yeah. Focus, Candace, focus. Well, that's okay. That just means fall's coming sooner. Shoot, I can't wait. Oh my God. Oh, I can smell my room freshener thing just went off because I can smell it in here. Glade had a new orange and clove. Oh no, of course I had to. I know, I wonder if that's what's causing my sneezing. But anyway, you know I had to get it because I love that scent. It says fall's a coming. So they only had one pack. So, well, of course I bought it. And I do need to make sure I get another couple of them because I do like it. Oh yeah, I wanted to put a little fishtail on here because beep beep. Okay. So, oh yeah, I got those things too. All right, well, I know you're not going to see any of this stuff with time it's all said and done with because I'm going to cover it up. What was the point of... Well, I guess I could do like that. So you can still see there's something on there. And my little recycle. Oh, and I do a... Where'd he go? Where is he? Since it has a little staple on there, let's just put another in there and make it look like, you know, there's really one there. Then we're going to smush it flat so it lays better. And we got these hanging over here. So let's use them. I know one day I'm gonna use them all. Okay, that's cute for a quick and easy. I can't show you what's going in there because, well, they might be being used for something else. You know what I mean? Bernie Burns. Because I am making 5 of them. I know. Let's staple him on here too. I mean, why not? I know, sorry for snuffling. Do. Happy souls shine. Hey, we can put the little bird. Okay, we'll use a bird. Because he's a happy little birdie. Because somebody didn't cut down his home. Oh, I know. I can't believe I got to do that. Here, I need to put some weight on that. Make them flat. All right. Now, if I do this and this, what do we want? Oh, okay. Oh. So did I tell you that my cousin's biopsy came back and it's not showing any extra cancer in the lymph nodes that they thought there was, and that they're going to hold off on doing the radiation and wait for 3 months, which, you know, it's going on a month now. So waiting to do the radiation. Oh, I need the dark because it's a different one. To make sure there's no, you know, there won't be any damage to, you know, organ damage and stuff, you know, because, I mean, you know, they definitely do try to kill you before the cancer does, with all this medicine. But that's the only way. So I just hope, God, we just need some positive cancer news. It's just so bad. So, oh. No, I don't need flour on flour, but I do need to cut him so I can lose it, you know. In the midst of Lord knows what. Okay. Oh, look at this. Got this little, I don't know, we'll throw him in there. He's green. Oh, got an itch. Yes, because I was out. Yeah, I know. I was out in the weeds. Okay, it's not really weeds because I do keep this cut. Out in the jungle, but it's still touching my skin in my stinking sandals, measuring and moving stuff around, and I was itching. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't like nature on me. And that includes that bug that's flying around. Go away. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, so I think we'll do a butterfly since it says collect beautiful moments. I don't know, just seems to go with it. You know I need some dots on there, but I've got to, ouch, got to give these a few minutes to press down. Okay, and then I decided we're going to put it like that. Okay. Do. Oops, can't cover up the bee. All right. I guess I can do like this for a hot minute. Oops. No, I can't because I'm backwards. All right. Okay. Let me put you on pause, pick this up, and then we'll be right back. Sorry. All right, so I figured I'd show you how these turned out. This has got gold splatters on it. Then this one, I put yellow splatters on it. This one I decided to go with the berry instead of the other one. I liked it better. And I splattered it with black. And then this one, I splattered it with white. So that's how those labels turned out. I know, I really liked how those did. So, da-dun-da-dun. All right, so I showed you those, so... We can move on. Oh, and then, just so you can see how these turned out with the, when I whack the dots the proper way. And then I made some other ones without you. So, yeah. Dun dun. Alright, so. Okay, so these should have had long enough now to do their thing. Whoops. Alright, let's see. Now we're going to put some dots on there. Because they can't be naked. I think we're going to pull this pink. Maybe. Maybe that's too light. No. Okay, I think we're going to go with that one, who is Dusty Rose Gloss. Bug. Let's tap them down. Oh my gosh, I know. I'm sorry. It's just, they're just little dots, but dang it. They make a big difference unless you try to shove something in there too soon. That's okay. You just take your fingernail and go in there. And fix it. Go moo. Anyway, you know those all have little holes for stuffing things in there. So there's that one. I know, I like it. Okay, who else could use pink? This one, because we got pink on there. Okay. I think he needs 5. I know, it might be too many, but well, too late now. Oh, looky there. Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta tell myself again. I know it's getting bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with pink. You know, I'll go to bed 10:15 last night. We didn't have any water. I'm like, oh my God. So I get up this morning, you know, go to feed the dogs, get their water and everything at 8. No water. I'm like, no. So I call my neighbors. I'm like, y'all got water? Julie's like, well, yeah, we do. I'm like, oh, crap. So I run downstairs, get on the computer to make sure I paid the bill. Because, you know, last time I didn't pay. Well, last time another credit card that it was on had expired. And so, well, anyway, I'm sorry. They should give you, in 15, 16 years, they should give you one grace. But no, not our water department. So I go down there. It's already posted. It's been paid. So I'm like, all right. I paid it. I mean, you know, it's all good because we got it set up on a new card. 1, 2, I don't know. Oops. So then I call, because, you know, I didn't want to call the after hours thing, especially if Dum didn't pay the bill, but I did. And so they're like, oh, well, we'll send somebody out. And so, I don't know, I guess it's probably 2 hours later, I'm sitting up here, and I'm like, I think I watered the horses last night when I went down there to take the trash down. So I get in the car, and I zoom down the driveway, and sure, well, and the whatcha-dinky, the water company guy was out there, and he was looking around in the meter and everything, and I mean, I come zooming down around the corner, and he's like, he says, you got a leak somewhere. He said, I think this is too much pink. He said, you know, I pulled up and saw all the water on the road, and I said, I think I'm the cause of the leak. And this, he's like, huh? And I could look and see that the lever was up on the big water thing. I said, I left the water running, watering the horse. He's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, exactly. That's exactly right. And I'm trying to think, maybe blue. And he's like, oh, he said, because I was trying to figure out, you know, where the leak was. He said, because I remember when, he said, we came out here, you know, years ago and you had a leak. I'm like, yeah. And I said, my husband found it and blah, blah, blah. No, it's too bright. And so he's like, well, I'm glad that's what it is. And he's like, you know, your water bill is going to be high. I said, I know. I said, but at least, you know, it was a stupid Candace thing. Oh my gosh, but I cannot believe I left the water on. And it didn't hit me until, you know, after the fact. But yep, that's what I did. So I have got to remember, and I wish there was a like some kind of little ding ding bzz, bzz, shock Candace thing when you, and I think this is going to be too similar. I don't like it. When I do that, and I try to talk to myself the whole time, don't forget you got the water going, don't forget you got the water going. Well, obviously I got distracted and forgot. Okay, this will pull out that blue. And yeah, so that, well, the horse trough is all nice and spotless and clean, because I guess a good 12 hours of flushing water through it cleans all the green stuff that's growing on there. But yeah, so oh my God, I'm like, no, what a dummy. Oh, dummy do. So yeah, so I had to tell myself on that one, because I did it again. Oh, I almost swallowed my gum. I like that. Sorry, I think this is just going to be too bluey on here. Where is my denim? Where did I put denim? Oh, right here. Then we'll have to, this one's going to have to wait, but it does need denim. Oh, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that again. This is not denim. This is Wedgwood blue. Where is denim? It's too late now. I've done squished it on here, but because this one's a little pearly. Well, where the heck did denim go? Oh, he's right there. I grabbed it. It's on the wrong side. Well, we have this one. It's pretty, but I was going for the other. Dun dun. So, there we go. Some quick and easy Ace Hardware sacks. Oops, I know I'm going to ink around those, and we're going to make something with them. Well, I'm going to make one to see if it turned out, and then I'll share. Ah, I know. I got to have room. So, there I know. I love how they turned out. Dun dun. And you can see them all. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but, well, anyway, I'm late, so, yeah. So I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. And like I said, if you have a little Ace Hardware, you know, you might just want to stop by and ask them if you could have a few little sacks, or, I don't know. If you want to buy a house key, they're $3.59 now for one. Oh my Lord, I nearly died when I saw that. Luckily, I only bought 3. But still, it's a key. Anyway, so I will see you on the next video. Lots of kisses, lots of love. Y'all have a great day and a blessed day. Bye, guys.